How are your job responsibilities changing as you gain experience?
I live in a big corporate environment. So as you get more senior, you have to interact with more kind of corporate functions. So finance and legal and HR. And so that's just part of getting, kind of climbing up the ladder, as it were. And that's interesting, right? Like working with legal, very different than working with HR, very different from working with finance, right? And you have to kind of get those skills and be able to talk to those folks. My joke about this is I'm a pretty direct guy. I would never be the Secretary of State. And I spend an inordinate amount of time coaching people on how to be more diplomatic. So, then my follow-up line is like, so when I tell people that, people who know me really well, I go, the irony is not lost on me. Right? So I spend a lot of time just like helping people say, like, is that the best way to say that? Like, is that the right thing? And I find that, I think that's probably the biggest shift. And I also spend a lot of time enabling people to handle their personal lives. So you don't come into me for psychotherapy about what's going on in your personal life. But what I will try really hard to do is make it so that you have space to deal with whatever's going on in your life. I don't want to talk about the kinds of tragedies, but you can imagine it's a fairly large team now, and we had all kinds of tragedies. And I can't control the tragedies, right? All I can do is try to give people space. And we organize ourselves around this familial notion, right? We organize ourselves around it so that if somebody needs a little bit of space to deal with an ailing parent, or or their own illnesses, or whatever, then we try to create that for them. So I'd say that's between the diplomacy and the kind of helping people deal with those kind of issues are kind of the two biggest things as I've gotten as kind of the scope of the job has increased.
Does that surprise you? That would be the way that you would grow into, a larger role? Is it contrary to what you thought it would be?
I don't know that I gave it much thought. I think that what I thought a larger role would be is that you would have more business impact. Mm-hmm. And really what it is enabling other people to have business impact. So really, that's true. I think if you read a management book, light management book, that's probably what they would say. Yeah. The way that you enable that, though, I was surprised that it is around, let's say, diplomacy and creating this room for people to kind of handle their personal lives.